The NBA trade deadline came sooner than expected, as we have potentially the greatest, most newsworthy, most noteworthy trade in NBA history, as two all NBA players were swapped for one another. As Luka Doncic now heads to Los Angeles to join LeBron James and AD Anthony Davis, potentially LeBron's greatest team ever, heads to Dallas to booster their front court. While you were sleeping, a major trade went down. We're going to talk all about it. We got Laker Nation in the building. We got a Mavs fan in the building. And we got God's favorite host in the Flex Zone family talking about it. Breaking news, blockbuster trade, Luka to LA and AD to Big D. That's Dallas, that is. It's the Flex Zone. Make sure you slam dunk that subscribe button. Make sure you lay up that like button. Make sure you block that bell. Sign off below. Who won the trade, Lakers or Mavericks? Oh, we're going to talk all about it right here on the Flex Zone podcast. Happy Sunday, Flex Zone family. God's favorite host, live in a place to be with an emergency live stream right here on your Sunday afternoons. No Super Bowl quite yet. We were wondering what we were going to do, Raj. We were wondering what we were going to do, D, as we head into the post NFL Sundays and a little bit before the actual NBA trade deadline. You guys as Los Angeles Lakers swung for the fences and make a blockbuster trade. D, I see you in here. D, what's going on, man? Welcome back. And how you feeling, D?
You know, when I seen the news late last night when I was editing video from the Mellow Classic yesterday, I said, I thought April Fool's Day was 2 months away. I had to look twice. I said, whoa, wait a minute. What we got going on here? And apparently the Lakers and Mavericks swap players. We'll talk about the number who won what. I wish it happened at 5 p.m. because I had Carmelo Anthony right near me, and I could have asked him about it. It would have been huge to hear about from him, but it is what it is. But right now, the Diasport Network, we're bringing out the action fundamental class from yesterday. Big matchups, nationally ranked games. Carmelo Anthony's son playing around 2 o'clock today. So after you hear this on the Flex Zone, you can jump on there. Get to see that action with nationally ranked Long Island Lutheran and Paul VI.
Big Raj, what's going on, man? After a wonderful night last night, we head into blockbuster news first thing Sunday morning.
No bread, no water, just meat.
Finish him, Daddy.
That's one big son of a bitch!
You like this trade? Looking good.
I don't. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like this trade. I mean, I don't like it for right now. Maybe in the future I'll like it, but as of right now, I don't like the trade. But we'll get into it a little bit later. As you can see, I'm still exhausted from yesterday. I didn't really get any sleep because when I literally got home, that's when the trade happened. I'm just trying to process it. I'm still just like, what the hell is going on? But I don't know.
Let's bring up Leo. He's backstage. He is the one and only Kicking It with Leo right here on the Flex Zone. You can check him out with our wrestling content. But he is a Dallas Mavericks fan, a Texas native living in Houston. But he is a Mavericks fan. I'm sure he didn't see this coming, but you can check out his channel at Kicking It with Leo. He is the newest member of the 1K Club as well. He enjoyed last night, and he is exhausted as well. But we keep grinding. Leo, what's up, man?
Yo, what's good?
After such a great ending to last night, man, what earth-shattering news, man, huh? Your boys.
Man, when I first got the news, I didn't want to believe it. Like, I'm just like, you know what? People are just gonna put out just anything because that's usually what they do. With the trade deadline coming up, they'll put out anything just to get a reaction out of people. And I'm thinking this was gonna happen. And I knew Dallas Mavericks were going to make some trades because they need a good wing defender. They didn't. They did. That's what they needed. They needed a good wing defender. And I'm thinking, okay, we could probably get a Miles Turner. He could probably be somebody that could be benefit for us. And I'm like, Luka, Doncic, traded to the Lakers. That wasn't on my bingo card ever. For literally Anthony Davis. What are we doing? What are we doing? I really need to understand, what are we doing? Do the Dallas Mavericks realize they would have not made it to the finals last year if it wasn't for Luka? Luka carried the entire team on his back last season. While people wanted to talk about this, that, and the third, Luka was carrying the Dallas Mavericks since he came in to the league. And all of a sudden, he's traded away to the Los Angeles Lakers. But not just him. Maxi Cleveland traded. Who else has been traded? Markieff Morris traded. Bro, they're about to regret trading away Luka. Because not only is Luka going to be beneficial to the Lakers, he is going to be the future of the Lakers even after LeBron retires. So yes, the Lakers have won this trade easily, by far, have won this trade. And what is the Dallas Mavericks? Right now, it seems like the Dallas Mavericks right now are in rebuild mode now. You literally had the best point guard that you could have had on any team. Any person, that team that they played, Luka gave them hell. Every single time. Every team you could think of, Luka gave them problems and was an unstoppable force every single time. OKC gave them problems. If they were to play Denver, gave them problems. But now he's traded to the Lakers. So what does this mean for the Mavericks? Mavericks literally had the worst trade that I feel like you could have given anybody on your team, but you gave up the one guy that should have been untouchable on your roster. Period, point blank, end of story.
Oh, wow.
Do you want to hop in, man? How do you feel about seeing Luka and those threads? Or Raj, either one. Y'all go ahead.
Well, I start this off. I hear a lot of feelings from both ends. And I feel both teams will win in this trade. The Lakers in the future and Dallas now. What I heard by Luka Doncic is that he's been Americanized. He's coming out of shape a little bit. In the offseason, the Mavericks had a choice to pay him the max dollars this offseason, and they decided not to do that. And with Luka getting traded to the Lakers, now the Lakers don't have to really pay him max dollars because he's under that threshold now with LeBron still being there. And fact of the matter is, if they build around Luka, the Lakers, to your point, Leo, they will be good for the future. But it weakens the Lakers in the front court. We know Anthony Davis, when he's played, has done pretty well this season. But the Lakers are going to have a hard time against big teams. Now, for Dallas, they didn't have to trade Alfred away. They kept a lot of their core pieces intact. I think for the short term, the Mavericks looking to make a run back to the finals and win it. The combination of Kyrie, if he don't get in his feelings, and Anthony Davis, if he don't get in his, should be a pretty good combination to at least get the Mavericks close to where they was at a year ago, or even win the title.
They're 4-1.
Go ahead, Raj. Just trade joins.
Win the title.
Man, like I said before, I don't like this trade. I'm not gonna go as far as Leo though. I'm not. I mean, I think the Dallas Mavericks are still a team to beat in the Western Conference, even with Luka not being there. Kyrie gives them enough. They still got Derek Lively. I think he's out for 3 months though, but
he came back, I believe. He's about to come back. He's
about to they still got Daniel Gafford. He's there. PJ Washington. That front court is going to be phenomenal. That's a fact. That front court is phenomenal. But Kyrie, I guess they're gonna need another shooting guard, because they lost Luka. But yeah, man,
Well, they saying
They
Jimmy
still got
Butler
Klay
wanted to go to
Thompson.
Dallas.
Jimmy Butler wants to go to the Mavericks now.
Oh my
He said
god.
he's on a list of teams.
Yeah, that's one of
I
his
mean,
lists.
that's a good thing. That's great if Jimmy Butler wants to go there. I mean, that means y'all trying to win exactly this year. So if I can get Jimmy Butler with the Mavericks, that would be phenomenal. Even though you lost Luka and you probably lost the future. I mean, at this point, this is exactly what the Lakers did. The Lakers went out there. They got LeBron James. At 34 years old, we've had a bunch of young guys. We had Brandon Ingram. We had Kyle Kuzma, Lonzo Ball, Julius Randle. We had a bunch of young cats, young talented dudes, and we gave all of them away for Anthony Davis, and we won a championship that exact same year. So maybe it can work in your favor. Y'all got to the finals last year. Granted, you said, well, granted, Luka did, of course, got you to the promised land. I mean, if you can get Jimmy Butler, I think that would be phenomenal. And if hopefully it works out for y'all. Hopefully y'all, I mean, because if y'all win the championship, that's really all that matters.
Right.
I mean, at this point in time, that's exactly all that matters if you win a championship, because tomorrow's not promised. I mean, look at us. We won one, and we haven't been near, back to the finals since. So sometimes you got to risk it all, baby. I mean, my Ravens did it in 2000 when they had the greatest defense of all time, and they won a championship. And then 12 years later, we got back again, having a phenomenal team. So sometimes you got to risk it all. Sometimes you got to go all in and get it done, even if it is cost you your best player of your franchise in the future. You gotta make waves, and you gotta do what you gotta do to win a championship.
Jersey Dre, thank you, brother, for joining us straight from the sanctuary to the flex zone. What's going on, brother?
Man, a lot happening in the world of sports right now. I mean, this came out of nowhere. We literally just did the live stream, and then before, we were about to close our eyes, next thing you know, we get the text from Uncle Raj, who is the one who broke this news, talking about the Lakers made this trade. I was like, Lakers made a trade, turned on, to ESPN, NBA TV, and crazy that this happened. You don't see this happening in sports. I mean, this is really the first time that I can recall in quite some time. As a matter of fact, they said that this is actually a historic trade. This is the first time two reigning all NBA players were traded for each other during the season. It is also the first time two players averaging 25 points per game were traded for each other. Wow. So this is a historic trade, and I never thought I would have seen Luka in a Lakers uniform. You've heard the rumors about Anthony Davis being traded for years. Raj as a fellow Lakers fan, D as a fellow Lakers fan. We've been talking about trading AD after the bubble for about at least two within that 2-year window. So that's back to 2021 to 2022 seasons. And now you don't know what you're getting, because Luka, who is younger but not as healthy, AD, who's older but getting more healthier. It's good that we're getting offense, but we're losing somebody who's arguably the best big in the league right now. I mean, Embiid can't stay healthy. Anthony Davis played 76 games last season. Anthony Davis is right between Anthony Davis and Wemba. They're the two best big men right now, talking about shots per game, points per game, and the defensive presence that they both bring. So we're losing somebody that's a great two-way player on both sides of the ball. Yes, you're getting Luka, who is the probably the best young player right now, but is he? The reason they said the Mavericks didn't want to give him this super max, he would have exceeded what even Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are getting at $350 million. And he's been to a finals but hasn't won it. Those two have won the finals. And then you're seeing this, and it's just confusion all around, because the Mavericks made a call straight to the Lakers. It wasn't like this was a a rumor how it is like with Jimmy Butler, like wondering who's going to get Jimmy Butler. You have the Lakers right now, and they said, "Do you want to trade Luke for Luka?" I mean, you'd be crazy not to, but at the same time, you're losing. You're getting younger, but you're losing basically the core of the Lakers because LeBron James, he's getting older, and then you have Anthony Davis, who's been, like I said, on helping on both sides of the floor. I think the Lakers only have now they're really really young, but I think they only have besides LeBron and AD. I think LeBron and AD were their two oldest players. I think everybody else is about under the age of 27. So you'll have a young squad. You can build around Luka, but I guess the hope is that with him going to LeBron James, the same hope that the Lakers had for Anthony Davis, will being around LeBron make you want to change your diet, get healthier, and do the things that you need to do in both the season and the off season, so that way you're always in championship caliber condition. That remains to be seen. Both Anthony Davis and Luka are out right now. I know LeBron has wanted to play with Luka for years, and he finally gets his wish. Uh, when the Vegas odds have shown that right now this trade is in favor of the Lakers actually because before the trade the chances were for the Lakers 40-1, the Mavericks 25-1. Then it switched from now the Lakers 16-1 and the Mavs 33-1, ranking 6th for the Lakers and ninth for the Mavericks. So like I said, it remains to be seen about what happens with these two teams moving forward. I'm not going to go as far as Raj saying I don't like the trade, but at the same time, I'm just wondering what the next move is going to be because you lose somebody on defense, you lose a center, and we know Anthony Davis didn't want to play the five anyway. But wondering what both teams are going to do moving forward to put themselves in position. And they're not far apart either because the Lakers right now are fifth in the West. The Mavericks are eighth. So the standings, it's not like this is a blockbuster trade that's going to um, make either team go to the finals per se. It's still a big blockbuster trade, but we just don't know the direction of either team because there's still moves that need to be made. And shout out to the NBA because this is they made a trade that exceeded. We're not even talking about Beyonce right now. And you know, everybody, the Beehive, they were going all crazy, finding out that she's having a tour. And then this news
Pimping that
superseded.
money, Dre.
Well, it looks like pimping money all around because the NBA is definitely going to make some money because we have two matchups. One this month, I believe, on the 25th, and then one in April for the Lakers and the Mavericks coming up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they're 8th, 5th.
So,
Yeah,
so
So this the Dre, question I got for Dre though, mighty quick, Byron. And Luka and LeBron does similar stuff. And one thing Kyrie Irving was hurting with a little bit, he had to play a lot without the ball because Luka had the ball a lot. Will LeBron kowtow to not having the ball a lot in his hands? Because that's going to happen here in this instance.
I actually think that this is, for one, LeBron wants to play with Luka. He's younger and he knows that his capabilities. So I think that this will actually end up helping. I think LeBron will be the one to defer, and I think that what I'm curious about Luka's game is I'm not really worried about LeBron because we've seen LeBron be able to defer, and he's a person that can play all five positions on the floor. But it's really to me Luka who's the one that I'm just curious about. What is he going to do with this new role because you're playing with somebody like LeBron who might need the ball, but then again, LeBron is able to facilitate it. He knows the game, very well. But you're like I said, my really concern with the Lakers is defense and a big. You're losing both. So how do you cover that up in the West? And I mean, even in the East, because the Mavericks, yes, this helps the Mavericks because last year we saw Kristaps Porzingis being able to hand it to the Mavericks because the Mavericks didn't have an answer for him. But I'm curious about how this is moving forward for the teams. But I think that LeBron and Luka will be just fine. I
You
think,
got Markeith. What's
yeah,
his name? He might be a good person to have be at least defensive because from what I've seen, Markeith Morris does have good defense. Now, Maxi Cleaver, on the other hand, I'm not a fan of him. Honestly, I thought they should have been got rid of him. I'm sorry. Like I've seen enough of his game to know he just does not have it all there. It's like every single time he's always fumbling. He's not really scoring. He's sometimes comes off lazy on defense. And now you're putting him over to where the Lakers, he has no choice but to be on top of his A game. Because if he's not, he's gonna get chewed out by LeBron. We know LeBron does not sit back and let stuff that slide. Let's be honest. So, like you said, I do think Luka might be okay. And then LeBron's going to be able to facilitate and be able to find the open man. But the defense is really going to be the biggest question, like you said, because do you have Markieff Morris slide into like a power forward position and be able to fill that gap? Where's your center going to look like? Who is going to be a good center that you can automatically call on to use the defense to the best of their ability?
Well, we just got Jared Vanderbilt back.
Mm-hmm.
And also, but my question is Christian Wood coming back? Is he? I mean, because he's been hurt since last year as well. So who
Mm-hmm.
knows if he comes back or not? And also, the real question is, yeah, Luka is coming in, but and I'm sure in the past LeBron wanted to play with him, but who knows? LeBron might waive that no trade clause before the eighth is up, man. You never know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he might waive it.
Yeah.
I've been
I
hearing
I
that from,
I
from
doubt that,
Stephen A.
Raj.
Smith
I did.
and some other ones saying that
Nah.
that could actually happen. So I mean, and plus he didn't know anything about the trade. He was eating dinner with his family after the game, and somebody had to come to him and tell him that look, this is happening. And they said LeBron didn't really have a reaction to it. He
No
just was
bread,
shocked.
no water,
I
We
mean,
just
because
know
that's
Luka
been his
did.
that's been his boy for years. But I mean, all right. So remember, Raj, he said this. D, you might remember better than what I did exactly the moment. But LeBron has came out several times and said if it's two people he wants to play with, it's both Steph Curry and Luka. So he gets his wish. Yes, he's shocked about AD, but at the same time, we've known for years that AD needed to go, and the Lakers, in order to move forward, they had to make a move. So
Mm-hmm.
both. so
Finish it.
so
Finish
both
it.
so both sides. I don't even know what movie this comes from.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider Man.
Which one? Because now I got to
The
watch.
first one, the very
The
first
first one with the
Spider-Man
Green
movie.
Goblin, with the Bane Goblin.
Oh, really? Oh man, I remember this scene. But so
Luka's son.
I think that we have to see what happens before the trade deadline because yes, it's a big move, but we have to see what both sides are gonna do because the West is wide open. Yes, the
Mm-hmm.
Mavericks got in there, but I mean, we saw a trade in this offseason with the Timberwolves, and you see that it didn't work out. You're hearing rumors about where Jimmy Butler wants to go. I mean, it's a lot of still, it's still a lot of pieces there. I think Jimmy would be good for the Mavericks and the Suns were and the Mavericks and the Suns were two of his teams that he talked about going to.
Even
So
Houston.
yeah, in Houston. So we'll see where
Dre, what
Jimmy
do you think about what
ends
Alex
up.
said? The Bulls are sellers. What do you think about Vucevic for big? You think maybe him in LA? Would you like that?
I can see Vucevic coming.
I
I
can
would
see
like
that.
it. I would feel a lot better if we brought him in because he's a big. And like I said, if Christian Wood can come back from his injury, that's another big. And then you still got Jackson Hayes, which is a third big. So
And then
I
you still
mean,
got Vanderbilt still on coming
and
back. So
Vanderbilt's, he's a good power forward, and
yeah,
we got some. I mean, we got some pieces, man. Though
you
let's not
do.
get it twisted.
But
This Lakers
but
team got a lot of pieces to play with.
they don't have to. The beauty though in this trade is that the Lakers really didn't lose much. So that's actually a good thing. I mean, yes, we lost Anthony Davis, and a lot of us are like, well, losing Anthony Davis sucks. But at the same time, like I said, they really didn't lose. It's not like they lost the house when they made this trade.
Yeah.
So I think that it's still good for the Lakers because, like you said, they still have a lot of key pieces still there. and we'll see what happens in another trade. But I mean, I think that if you get like another big man in there to help out, this can be something really good moving forward, especially for the Lakers team if they're trying to get back. And like I said, the West is wide open. It's not like a team definitively is going back to the West and I mean to the finals, and then in the East, you only really have that stand out right now are Boston and the Cavaliers. Yes, and then you have that other tier of the Knicks,
The
the
Bucks.
Pacers. Yeah, I don't know about the Bucks, man.
The Bucks, I mean, they kind of seem like Bucks have kind of been somewhat struggling. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
just the chemistry thing, but
No, I really feel like the Knicks and
the
the
Knicks has been
Pacers
impressive.
are Knicks and the Pacers are the two teams that are under, and then everybody else is just kind of what if. Because I mean, once the Heat trade Jimmy, they'll be out of contention. The Bucks made a trade to get
Orlando's starting to make waves.
Orlando is starting to get healthy, but it might be too little, too late.
Well,
for
they've
that.
lost 8 out of 9, Dre. They've lost
So-
8 out of 9 in Orlando.
Yeah, that's why I say it might be too little, too late with them. Yeah, I just
But
I can't think of another team right now that stands out because I mean in the West the only team that we know for sure is the cream of the crop is OKC. Outside of that, it's wide open.
yeah, because you got Houston doing their thing. They've been having a stellar year. And if they were to get Jimmy Butler, that's another big piece to really help them go of one step further, honestly. But like I even been watching the Lakers games, and they have went 4-1 without AD playing, which is something I did not think was going to happen. Because for a while, it seemed like AD was carrying, and LeBron, when he came in, it seemed like y'all was like the other team would start to catch up. But now it's a whole opposite now, because now you have AD not being there and they're actually winning. So, like you said, you still have multiple pieces that you can use on your team, but now you have gotten an upgrade offensively because now you have Luka in there, and you also literally have LeBron, and you also have AR-15. So you have multiple people that you can use.
Let's be honest too. The Lakers have been playing a lot of East teams, and one of them was the Cheese Whiz, so that don't even count. It just don't. It don't even count because everybody beats.
Come on now, say it with me.
Well,
Everybody
the
beats
Timberwolves
the
did beat them
Wiz.
last night.
I mean, except last night when Anthony Edwards don't play and they beat Minnesota.
D, how you feel about the trade deadline? You like Vucevic from the Bulls, maybe? Then go ahead, Raj.
This do remind me a little bit of the touch of old. You can play the clip, Byron. Old Mr. Reddick.
Oh, no.
You know, he's getting more of his lighter skinned guys in there that can shoot and flex to
Lighter
the
skin
court.
guys.
Gay Reddick.
There you go.
Old gay Reddick.
And it reminds me of that a little bit more here. To Leo's point, like we said, we got Reeves, and we have our draft pick that's doing pretty well when he plays at times. And,
Connect 4.
yeah,
Y'all lost to Detroit
Well,
Pistons.
D, outside of playing the Nuggets, you guys could probably beat a Houston, a Memphis, a
yeah.
Clippers, Timberwolves. I mean, outside of Denver, if y'all can stay away from Big Yoke, y'all could beat any team in the first round.
Yeah.
You probably want Houston, Memphis, or even OKC.
Yeah. We take
You
take
think
any one of
OKC,
them in the
Byron?
second games.
Yeah,
they're still young, man.
Hey, D, I mean, D, you'll get the analogy, and I said it. They're like the Orioles, man. They got a lot of young guys, but until they do it in the playoffs, I don't believe it.
This is true. They got to do it then.
Yeah.
I don't know, y'all. I mean, if they get
I think
Chet
they need to
back-
make a trade, D. I mean, and Dre, I mean, y'all can hop in. I mean, we got a trade deadline in 4 days, but I think OKC needs to make a move.
But then they
I
just get
think once they
Caruso,
get
though?
Chet back, I think they'll be fine. Actually,
Yeah, because they still have Caruso
I can't
over
trust
there.
him, though. He's always getting hurt.
Caruso?
No, Chet.
Chet Holmgren.
He get hurt more
Yeah,
than AD.
Yeah, he does get hurt a
But
lot.
but you got to think when it comes to OKC, their star player is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's pretty much been the guy, and then it seems like Chet's been like the backup. If you want to be
I don't
honest,
know if OKC would want to see Minnesota or Dallas or Phoenix in the first round. Just looking at
I don't think
the
they want
teams
to
in the
see.
play-in.
Let's just be honest. You have OKC running it with one. Houston Rockets are having a stellar season. They literally just announced for the All-Star game that they got a player that's going to be in there. Now, Amen Thompson should have been in the All-Star game. I will be honest, because he has been having a breakout season. I will not hold you, but you got to put Houston in the conversation. They're one move away from pretty much going back to the finals again, and we have not seen the Houston Rockets be in the finals since 2018, and they had a stacked roster. They had a stacked roster back then, and a lot of people can agree they were probably one of the only few teams that could have taken down at that point in time what was the Golden State Warriors, and especially how loaded that team was at that point in time. We know that they probably could have beat them, but it was always injuries at the last game, and Golden State Warriors prevailed.
And even go ahead, Raj. I know you want to get in there, Raj.
Yeah. I want to say, I mean, the Lakers have been beating up on, East Coast teams. And the Wizards finally, got a win last night against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Without Anthony Davis.
Yeah, with that.
I mean, look, Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards. Yeah, I know.
Now that's who I wish we would have traded.
I just don't know. Like, I mean, I get it. They might want to get Vucevic from, the Bulls. But I just don't know, man. Like, and also, if you haven't noticed, the GM of the Mavericks and Rob Pelinka of the Lakers, they both been working together for the last, some odd years, because Rob Pelinka was Kobe's agent, and the GM of the Mavericks was a sponsor for Nike. So they've known each other. They've been talking with each other. They're probably best friends since 20 plus years ago or whatever. So that also made the trade a lot easier, for the Lakers and Mavericks to get it done. But it's just like, where did he, like I said, where do both of these teams go from here? Like, do the Mavericks get Jimmy Butler? Will the Lakers, get another big out there? Maybe, hopefully a Sabonis, maybe. Who knows?
Sabonis.
You get
Sabonis is a guy.
Or, I mean, maybe a Miles Turner. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just don't know, man. It's just so many options are on the table right now. And anybody can get got, as you can see.
Yeah.
Just depending on the right the right time and the right circumstances. But also, another thing that I really noticed is, we've been saying all year, man, the NBA needs something. The NBA needs something because it's been kind of dry. It's been like blah. It's been like, it's just background fodder for this entire season, from Turner. Not this is the last year Turner until the new the new thing comes next year with the streaming services having most of the NBA games. They needed something to spark interest in this product, because we already know the All-Star game is going to be kind of blah. Of course, the NBA Cup didn't really do as well as it did last year.
Of course it wasn't.
So, I mean, they needed something. And right now, the entire world is talking about this trade. It came out of nowhere. Like, everybody was shocked. It sparked a lot of interest. So we'll see what happens, man. You never know at this point, because we just thought that maybe De'Aaron Fox or, Zach LaVine or a couple other people will just get traded. But Luka Doncic, like, literally the second or first best player in the whole NBA, is traded to the greatest the second greatest franchise in NBA history.
No. We still the greatest.
No, we're not number one.
Lakers has a lot of lineage. Let's be honest.
Boston is number one.
Boston just finally got one up on us. Don't you?
You
ain't no damn Lakers fan.
Be respectful. Boston's number one till we get rid of them.
I don't give a damn if Boston got one more, two more, three more. Shoot, they still ain't better than us.
You show some respect, sir. Show some respect.
How you doing?
Let me land the plane real quick. We've known from years past Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, James Worthy, Kobe, Shaq, Paul Gasol, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, now Luka Doncic. This is the Lakers tradition. This is what the Lakers do. They go out there, they find a way to snatch big time players, big time free agents, trade them, however you want to put it, they get them. And this is just another example of it. So this sparks a lot, like I said, this sparks a lot of interest. But I definitely want to see in these next 6 days what else happens in the league. Because if I think Because if we have major deals going on these next 4 to 5 days, it's going to be a massive turn of events in the NBA.
Wait a minute. Byron, put that back up. Wait, it said LeBron, that list of players. That list of players. Put that back up.
We need. I feel like Trae Young needs to be next because, and I was just talking to Byron about this like recently. It's ironic to me and like wild. How is it Trae Young continues to keep getting snubbed every single year when it comes to All-Star? This guy has literally 10,000 aura. This guy is like, I don't understand why he keeps getting snubbed. Somebody needs to explain that to me. Like, this guy is continuing to have breakout performances. He literally leads the entire league in assists.
I should know. He's on my fantasy team. I should know.
Sabonis gets snubbed. Sabonis is getting what? Double-doubles like every single game, and they're snubbing him too?
Well, you know what it is, Leo. When you're not on good teams that's not doing well,
but
you get slighted.
That's no excuse because look at Cade Cunningham. They're literally the worst team in the NBA, but yet Cade Cunningham.
Hey, the Pistons have improved. They're a little better than they have been in recent years.
They have been.
Still, they're still the worst team in the league. They're still.
They're not the worst team. We know who the worst team is.
Oh, no.
And guess what? And I'm right close to them. I'm in DC now, and I'm right close to them. Right in DC.
Byron, pull that back up though. Earlier, you had the list of because I want to address that. I want to address that list that the person on Twitter had because they're very wrong when it comes to that list.
And not to mention, Roger, the Lakers is the greatest franchise in basketball.
They are not the damn greatest.
Period.
Yes, they are.
Look at this list that's just hella wrong. Prime D Wade. D Wade was not healthy when LeBron got there. Bosh, okay. Kyrie, okay. Kevin Love wasn't in his prime either.
Westbrook definitely was not in his prime.
Thank you. Westbrook was not.
No.
And I don't think AD was really in his prime either.
No. But the rest of them was in their prime. The rest of them was in their prime.
Stop it.
D Wade was in his prime, D?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, he was not. He was injured majority of the time.
AD's prime was literally when he played New Orleans, when he was on the New Orleans
Pelicans.
Thank you.
That's why I said this list is hella wrong.
Prime Westbrook was literally OKC.
Hey, all I know is Michael Jordan's prime is when he had that hairline right there. There you go. How about that? Or lack of.
Lack thereof. What do you mean? Yeah, Sabonis is averaging 20 points per game and 14 rebounds.
I would love.
I get it. Where's the Kings at in the standings? That's the point.
Bring him to
like,
LA.
Bring 7?
Him. Go get him.
They gotta be 7.
Go get him. Bring him to LA.
Sabonis needs to come to LA, and I wouldn't be surprised if they want to get Trae Young. Trae Young needs to be traded because I'm gonna be honest, he's never going to be in an All-Star game or let alone be a franchise player if he's gonna be on this team and this organization. Send Trae Young to a team like Miami or something. If you're getting rid of Jimmy Butler, this is a prime opportunity for them to get a Trae Young on their team.
Oh, the Heat will never trade in division.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Especially getting Trae Young and Tyler Hero. Oh, come on. That's an ungodly duo right there.
Well, apparently they're saying Rich Paul knew after the call for 48 hours. So LeBron had to know something, right? Y'all believe in that he didn't know?
LeBron knew something. He knew something.
But I don't think Luka knew.
Is that why he was balling so hard?
I don't think Luka knew because Luka literally just said recently, literally today,
they're doing this.
He's surprised he's been traded. I don't think Luka knew about this because he literally just said he's surprised he just been traded.
Yeah, and why would Luka turn down $350 million for the Supermax, knowing that the Mavericks just went to the finals last year?
He didn't turn it down, Dre.
No, I'm saying that about the trade. Luka would not want to be traded. I think that it just came as a shock to everybody.
Yeah,
because same thing with AD. Why would AD want to leave LA? Like, this is just a total shock to everybody.
He just got a new TV show in LA. Literally,
that's the crazy thing.
And he just did an interview with Shams last week talking about trade deadline needs. They were talking about.
Yeah, he wanted to go.
And that's what got him traded. That's what got him traded. He whined about a big man, and they said, "We'll send you somewhere where you can play the 4, and you can do it in Dallas."
That's how you woke up, Leo. Man?
That's the only thing that helps him is that he finally gets to play what he wanted to play.
All the people I've been hearing thrown around, getting put on, all the people that I've been hearing moving to Dallas, I've seen Miles Turner. I wouldn't have minded Miles Turner on Dallas. He would have been a good wing defender. That is what we need more than anything, a good wing defender. And they even said different rumors, like you said, Jimmy Butler. Possibility. It's a possibility he doesn't up there. I've been even seeing Zion. I don't know how I would see Zion because Zion is injury prone. This man cannot stay.
Well, that could be the major domino. That could be the major domino this week. Zion. Do they trade him?
They need to, but I mean, who wants him? Because I mean, he has potential, but like Luka can't stay healthy.
Be honest with you, Dre. I can see the Lakers
take him on the Lakers.
I can see the Lakers.
In a few years,
the Lakers need to worry about a big before they worry about getting an unhealthy, overweight.
He's not overweight no more, Dre.
No, he's not overweight anymore.
Man,
he's actually.
I don't trust him.
A good player. I know.
Be surprised though. You get just think about it, Dre. You get a 24-year-old Zion Williamson paired with LeBron James and a Luka Doncic. And then you get LeBron to you get him to motivate Zion Williamson.
Hopefully he can motivate
y'all doing these fancy trades. What the Lakers giving up? They just gave up a first round pick in 2029. We don't have no more picks to give up, really.
Yes, we do. We got one more pick. We got one more pick.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We got one more pick.
Do you know they be pulling picks out the chain, like the change in the couch, man?
Yeah, we got not the trades in the couch, but we got lucky.
That's
because they.
I mean, remember the D'Lo trade? Y'all still got what? Finney Smith from that. Finney to Jeff Smith.
Yeah, we did.
Dorian Finney-Smith is a good player. They literally just traded him.
Yeah, they might. Yeah, he'll be starting now, definitely.
Because
if he wasn't already.
Alex, I'll answer your question. It's SGA. He's the MVP right now.
It's a tie.
Oh, that's easy.
You gotta put SG up there. You gotta put AD for a while because he was having. I mean, recently, like when he first started season, you had to put it. And another person you probably gotta put in the conversation. Jokic.
Y'all saying about bringing Zion. We don't want that Pukey.
Thank you.
With the Lakers.
No, get out of here.
We don't want him.
Talking about that, and Duke favored to win the whole damn thing.
He was a part of that.
To win the whole thing.
Shut up and listen, Dre. He was a part of that regime with that coach that I don't like. Now I like Duke now. I actually think Duke. I'm with you, Dre. I actually think Duke might win that.
And Duke's pretty good, huh? D. He's pretty damn good.
Yeah, but listen to me, Cooper Flag, Mike. Quick, do not go to the Wizards. Do not boycott.
He can't help where he's going to be drafted.
Do not go to the Wizards. The Wizards are cursed.
You want him to go to Utah? You want him to go to Utah?
That's better than the Wizards because the Wizards are cursed. Oh, they changed ownership. They still can't get right. They're cursed. Don't do it.
You know the beautiful thing though I love about the NBA compared to the NFL is that the NBA, you're not just because you have the worst record doesn't guarantee that you're going to get the first pick.
This is true. They do guarantee the most ping pong balls.
But who's got it worse though? Does the Wizards have it worse, or does the Bulls have it worse?
The Wizards have it worse.
The Wizards will definitely have it worse
by far.
And like I said, I'm I'm riding past Nation's capital now.
And then and then you still got other people that's potentially going to get traded. Like they just recently announced that from Sacramento, they're going to probably get rid of some people over there too. Besides Sabonis.
This is crazy, man. This is insane, man.
Like seriously,
I did not. I never in my wildest dreams thought we was gonna get Luka Doncic on the Lakers. I never.
I'm happy for y'all. Like, if you want to be honest, he was the man carrying the entire team.
Look, we can trade LeBron next. He can go to.
Here you go. No, they need LeBron.
Trade him next. Trade him next.
I knew this was coming.
Trade him next.
So, right now,
he's 40 years old now. Old Yeller, he's still hanging in there. But we need to get younger. It's time to get younger. It's time to blow it up. It's time to blow it up, man. It's time to blow it up. We're not winning no title this year. It's time to blow it up. Build around Luka, and we're gonna go from there. With that coach we have, Mr. Reddick.
I want LeBron to retire. Like
we need to blow.
Let's start a Luka, like get him in shape.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's
get
the
him in
only reason
shape.
he brought up Zion is because he come out getting people in shape. No, you can say one person, but
No,
you can't say them all.
we'd be a legit contender if we have Zion.
No, hell no. You
We
can't
don't
say
have
that.
nothing else to give up. Man. We don't have nothing else.
Y'all
to
have not
I
really.
wouldn't even want him in the first damn place.
But here's the crazy thing, and then we were just talking about this. Not only is Sabonis probably going to be on the chopping block to be traded, but De'Aaron already said he's in talks of being traded to literally the San Antonio Spurs.
Hey man, the Spurs about to be back, man. Next year, Valentine's Spurs about to be back.
Because right now you have Victor Wembanyama.
Greg Popovich to get out his hospital bed and stuff.
You have a great facilitator in Chris Paul, right? You still have multiple pieces that are young and up and coming. You still have Keldon Johnson. You literally have multiple people on that roster you can use, and you add someone like a De'Aaron Fox. That's a big deal for their team, because people have been saying it for years. Victor is going to go all the way. He honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he won MVP with the year he's having. I wouldn't. I would not be surprised with the year he's been having this far. He wins the entire MVP. He is proving to me right now he's light years ahead of Jokic. I'm going to stand by that. He is light years ahead of Jokic.
Yo, that's funny. He said Rob Pelinka's untouchable in that Lakers building. I mean, he has pulled off some massive trades. So.
Well, that was Magic Johnson who got 80. That wasn't Rob Pelinka at all. But
this is not Rob Pelinka.
This is all Rob Pelinka right here.
This is all Rob Pelinka.
But Rob has been able to make some moves though with the Lakers. He has been able to do some things.
Yeah, he did bring in Westbrook, didn't he?
Yeah.
That summed it all up. That meme right there.
That didn't work.
Rick.
Sometimes you can try to hit a home run and it doesn't work out.
Clearly, it was terrible, but yeah.
Rob Pelinka. I'm still not a big fan of his, but because of Kobe, I'm tolerating him because of Kobe. God rest his soul. But LeBron can go.
Check out LeBron his documentary tonight on CNN. It was part 2.
Yes, doing the Grammys. Check it out.
Oh, joy, that's tonight.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, they'll you the eye, Byron.
A lot of things to watch tonight, I'm sure. Yes. Oh boy.
A lot of fires is going to be happening in circles.
Joy.
But yes, y'all got to understand. LeBron is not a true Laker. He's an assassin Laker. We need to get younger more. He's our only asset we really got left to trade. So if a contender wants him, we're gonna have to listen. I don't mind.
No, you never were a fan of LeBron James. He's staying up Lakers.
Trey, that's not true. I said he would make the Lakers great again.
You just want to pimp him.
You're lying.
No. I said he would make the Lakers great again, and he did. He made the Lakers great again. Now we got to go from him. We need to get younger and build around Luka Doncic. That's what this signals, and I don't have a problem with it. I really don't.
Make the Lakers.
Because remember what I always say: it's best to be on top in the NBA or down at the bottom. In the middle, you ain't doing nothing. The Lakers are in the middle right now.
Yeah. Well, it's not good to be at the bottom either, literally. So. Yeah, if you look at the Wizards, they've been at the bottom forever. So,
well, that's the Wizards. They're the Cleveland Browns of the NBA. So.
You still have a connection issues, Byron, or I don't know. Yeah, you still going in and out like
I said, I just wish the trade happened at 5 p.m. yesterday when I had Melo right near me.
You should have interviewed Melo. Did you interview him?
Man, I ain't had no time, man. I was filming games, man. Only thing I rapped to him about the podcast where he slid Scottie Pippen. I said, I commend you for that. Appreciate that. Scottie Pippen deserved to get slayed for his outrageous comments. And really it was about his son. His son played last night. Son looked good. He gonna look good in Syracuse. So it's more about his son, man, than about Melo himself. Lala was there also last night. She made an appearance last night. Very dapper. Very dapper.
They were sitting on opposites of each other.
Actually, they were sitting together.
Really?
Look. Like I said, that game I
Don't
got
start,
coming out
Rod.
at 2:00.
Don't start.
Really? She trying to get that
At
old
two,
thing back?
the
Don't
game I
start.
got at 2:00. You will see opposite of the game. You'll see them sitting together on the sideline.
See,
Check
that she's
that
trying
out.
to get that old thing back.
Here he go.
Hey, Lala, get back with Carmella. Just take them back. Take them back.
You say
It's
the
cheaper.
streets ain't
Hey,
safe, right?
I can't even
ain't nobody
condone
out here
her.
for you. Ain't nobody out here for you, Lala. Take Carmelo back.
I can't even
To keep
condone
him.
her taking them getting back together, bro.
It's cheaper to keep him. You know what I'm saying?
I
To
mean, I
keep
said
him.
it. We said it on air here. They both combined about worth $1 billion. So I'm together. They
Stay
both.
together. We in the we in the Trump presidency. Stay together. It might be best for both of y'all to stay together. That's what I'm saying.
Not on the Triple H. It's best for business.
It's best for business. Best for business. It is literally stay together. I'm being honest. I'm not even joking. Not even joking. Stay together.
And on them words, yeet.
Yeah, shout out to Yeetmeister, man.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Mighty quick, I'm gonna get on a brief rant. These wrestling fickle fans out here, they cried when people were getting pushed back in the day that they liked, and now someone's getting pushed that the people are behind, and you want to cry and whine. But John Cena should have won. We should have the Rock come back. Shut up. Shut your mouths. You sound stupid. They're doing the right thing. We're trying to make a new star. The women's side, hopefully we'll get that eventually here, maybe next year, because we all tired of Charlotte Flair. It's going to be the Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton WrestleMania probably. But
well,
at least they are pushing a new person.
At the post,
Horsewomen back to back.
Charlotte
Bayley
told
won
you
last
last night. She said that she ain't going nowhere. As a matter of fact, Charlotte said, "Give me all the gold." She's trying to be greedy at this point.
She's playing into the character, like, you know, she said, I hear people saying online, I said, oh, I'm entitled.
Yeah.
And she said, you're right, I am.
I mean, I agree with you, Leo. You might as well play into it, man. Be you. That's what it is. Be you.
But I mean, we all know she's about to
win.
Tiffany. But I mean, you know what? It is intriguing though. If her and Rhea took on each other for a third time, we need just like we need Cody Roman a third match. We need a third match between Rhea and Charlotte down the road.
I wouldn't mind it either way. I wouldn't mind.
SummerSlam, maybe SummerSlam. I say SummerSlam.
No, they need a WrestleMania one more time. Like Rock and Roman. I mean, I'm sorry. Brock and Roman doesn't need to happen, but Cody and Roman, you need one more of those.
It's just like you had the four horsemen win back to back. Bayley wins last year and Charlotte wins this year. It's literally same thing with 2019 and 2020. Becky won in 2019, and then Charlotte wins in 2020.
The only one that hasn't won from the four horsemen is Sasha.
She should have won in 2022.
And I'm sure if Sasha comes back, she's gonna win the Rumble.
Next year.
I mean, Monet got all these belts. I guess she liking it. And AEW.
She just like the money because rumor has it she wants to go back to WWE. It's just I don't know when her contract is up, but I'm sure whenever
like a 3 to 5 year deal.
I think whenever her contract is
that's
up,
the reason she left, Dre, because of people like Charlotte, and then Charlotte winning last night only validated why she left.
Basically.
No, but remember they weren't also pushing, but she likes Triple H. So because remember they are.
Well, she thought she was worth as much as Charlotte, and they said she's not. She said, "Okay, I'm going."
Well, I bet you now she's going to come back because remember Becky Lynch also said that whatever Sasha's getting paid, she's trying to get. Mercedes Moné. She's going to try to probably get that too. So Sasha all she did was just raise the price up for everybody.
Leo, I'm gonna start with you, brother. How you feeling with this trade? Give your final thoughts with your Mavs and Lakers, and of course your Mavs move forward, and what you got cooking up on your channel, and your thoughts the day after the Rumble. Jey Uso did it, brother. Finally got to see it.
My channel is kicking Leo. You guys do wrestling content. I'm very surprised that the trade happened. I was not expecting it at all. I knew we were gonna get a trade, but not to this level.
Nobody.
At all. Like this is literally groundbreaking. I don't think I've seen a trade this monumental since like Allen Iverson went to the Nuggets. I really don't. I haven't seen anything this big since then. Hopefully it works out for both sides. I mean, we're getting a good defender in AD. I will say that. We still have most of our core still. Lakers did give up a big defender for them, but they still have multiple people that they could still use in absence of AD. And now you up the ante for your offense as well. So we'll see how that does go. I know there are rumors that Luka should be back before All-Star break. So hopefully we'll see how that goes and how he does perform. Rumble was very cool. Like I said last night, I think it was really cool. I loved it. Besides the women's match, the women's Rumble, it could have went to anybody else. Honestly, Charlotte didn't need it, but I understand why. I already uploaded my thoughts and opinions on the Rumble as a whole. We reached 1K. I'm proud of that milestone. On to bigger and more exciting things.
We'll see you tomorrow for Raleigh, all right?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, D. What you got cooking up on the one who puts the D in the DMV, Diasport Net? You're down in the DC area.
Right now, you can get the V out because I'm going to Virginia. Got 2 big matchups here in the Virginia area. About to hit up, but check out Paul the Sixth and Long Island Lutheran with Carmelo Anthony's son coming out here at 2 p.m. You get to see Lala sitting on the baseline with Melo. You get to see all that good stuff. You get to see a great game, great day of action. See all the Melo Classic action on the Diaspora Network on YouTube and of course social media via Instagram, Facebook, and Threads, and the Twitter at Diaspora Net.
Real quick, D. Merrill looking good in basketball and the Rumble. What you see with Mania coming up?
Well, with Mania coming up, so many possibilities. That's what the Royal Rumble is supposed to be. It's supposed to give you a lot of possibilities, and it wouldn't have made sense for CM Punk to win last night because the favor has to come in hand. We need to know what this favor is, what's going to happen with it, and it's huge. So they did a good job last night. The tag team belts even did a good job. The Street Profits has turned heel, and they're still a factor. And with the Terps looking good, baby. The women bouncing back. They had some injuries, but they're bouncing back now. And the men looking good. We're trying to up our seeding. We're trying to at least get to the 6th seed. We're trying to get it done. And Julian Reese, props to you, brother. You've been working on your game all summer. I checked you out in the Brunson League. And you and Derek Queen, y'all did your thing. Y'all doing your thing again here with the Terps. Y'all look great together. And I told them, in doing that, I'm like, people shouldn't be worried, man. Y'all played together for a season, and it's going to be good. And it's looking good now, baby.
And Reese got 1 more year, D, if he wants it. So maybe he can pimp Merrill some more.
Yeah, he does. Look, I wouldn't mind it because Queen might be gone now. I feel for Queen. He might be the one going to the Wizards, unfortunately.
Oh, boy. The
for him.
From the Sanctuary to the Fleck, his own podcast. Appreciate you, brother. How you feeling, Trey?
Hey, man. I don't know really how to feel about this trade. I'll see where it pans out. We were talking about last night's Royal Rumble. Look, I'm happy with the result. Like D said, on the men's side, we're getting somebody new over. On the women's side, Charlotte, it sucked because we wanted to see EO, but there are a lot of new emerging stars. Our girl Jada Parker was in there, Lash Legend, Roxanne Perez. These women are about to definitely be called up from NXT to the main roster. So the future is actually bright for the women's side and for WWE all around. As far as the NBA, there still needs to be some more pieces in order for both the Mavs and the Lakers to try to compete with OKC.
Last but not least, Big Raj, how you feeling?
Still confused about this trade. Like I said before, it'll get better with time. Hopefully they don't get rid of LeBron. Hopefully they keep him.
No, I do have breaking news, Mike. LeBron said he's intending to stay with the Lakers past the trade deadline Thursday.
Okay, all right. Well, great, good.
Yeah.
So
he's not going nowhere.
That means he's satisfied.
Look, damn.
They pacified him.
Bronny will stay, D.
They gave him a pat on the back. They burped him. They did all that good stuff. So he's content right now until they see what else they did, what else they do. But that's a good thing. But yeah, man, it's still like fresh, so it'll have to marinate just a little bit. But we'll see what happens going forward. The NBA trade deadline is not till I think February 8th, so we shall see what happens with that. As far as what Alex said about Braun Breaker turning speed into a human pancake last night, Bro, I watched that like 5 times in a row, man.
Yeah,
I
I
laughed
can't.
my ass off.
Nah,
He
for
got
real.
completely destroyed. It was hilarious and it was
Hey,
great.
hey, Roger, I see what you mean about Kevin Owens too, boy. He got destroyed last night too.
Oh
Yeah,
my
he
gosh,
got
yes,
It's
he
what
did.
Speed
yeah,
said
he
afterwards, though.
You got
bro,
Cody Lander.
bro,
Speed literally said
he turned that man into a complete pancake, and he didn't move for like at least 5 to 10 minutes. Like he stood there.
He was on
Well, he
crutches.
just stood there. He sat there for like it was like he didn't know where he was at.
What was it? The Braun Breaker spear or being tossed by Otis? That he just
No, it was literally the Braun Breaker because Speed was seen with crutches, and then they did like an interview with him backstage, and he says next year he wants to eliminate Roman from the Rumble. I'm like,
dog.
if you, bro, I'm sorry.
Car wreck on I-95. So
That's our new favorite. Your new favorite gift, Raj. Courtesy. Who
Here's
knew
the-
I Show Speed would bring such
Now-
greatness to the Rumble, right?
Now here's
Raj?
the one thing. This is the one thing.
It's
The
so
one
funny
thing-
because he just like literally looked, and by the time he looked, it was like a car just hit him.
I would say
That's what
literally-
it's like when he hits you. My gosh, he got speared out his boots. Boy.
I would say this though. The one thing about Charlotte winning the Rumble that I didn't mention with Dre and Byron earlier, it makes the Elimination Chamber for both the men's and women's really unpredictable because there's multiple people that they can put in there for the chambers. Like you have Julia potentially. Well, I don't know. Julia. I feel like Julia and Jordan might be the stand deliver match. Let's be honest, just based off what I seen last night. But if Jordan Grace is on the main roster, you can rest assured she's going to be in there. Maybe Bianca or Naomi's in there. Liv, EO, Jade if she's healthy. So it's going to be a stacked chamber for the women. And the same thing go for the men.
Well, the rumor is the men's chamber will be what for the Cody's belt, apparently.
Yeah, that's the rumor.
It'll be the number
So
one. contender for Cody.
Cena, Punk, Seth, Roman. What is it? 6 people?
Then maybe if you I guess
McIntyre,
Drew,
McIntyre, and Sammy. I'm gonna say McIntyre and Sammy
McIntyre and Priest or McIntyre and Sammy. Yeah.
because everybody's calling for a Roman, Seth, Punk triple threat. I don't know what that accomplishes, but we'll see. I want Roman and Seth 1-on-1, and then Roman and Punk 1-on-1, not triple threat.
I would prefer them to all be
Because we've never got the proper Roman, Seth, or so we'll see.
But this is all
Roman.
leading up to another War Games. This all because Kevin Owens still is in the Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Drew McIntyre, Punk, Roman, Seth. They're all very much all in the mix of this whole thing. Seeing where the bloodline is going to fit in. I'm curious to see what this whole thing is going to transpire because this isn't just leading up to WrestleMania, y'all. This is post WrestleMania. Like this is long term.
Well, remember Dre Friday, we got Punk and Owens. You know they got genuine heat. That could be a SummerSlam match.
Yeah, that's why I said all of
And
them.
don't forget we got Clash at Paris.
Yeah,
we got Clash
all
at
of them are
Paris,
gonna
so
be
they want to
grinding
sell that out. There you
All
go,
of them are
Raj.
gonna
That's your boy.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Speed
Got that ring around the collar.
Yeah, Speed got destroyed. Oh man, the whole Speed keeps coming back and getting his ass whooped, man.
This is before. This is the last time.
Yes. He takes
So it'd be like the Pete Rose spot. We'll call that the Pete Rose spot.
except he really gets destroyed.
Can't
though.
used to beat up Pete Rose ass.
He really does get his ass whooped. So that.
I forgot about the arcade.
If we don't resign Pat Ricard, hey Ravens, you might want to go get Braun Breaker back.
Go get him back.
Go get it back as fullback. I'm just saying.
Oh man. Dre, we got a big show tomorrow coming up, Raw, and then episode 476 as well.
Yes, big guests coming on tomorrow. February is just going to be impacted with a lot of people, so make sure y'all like and subscribe. Big things are on the way. Yeah, I can see Jacob out here.
Just watch him all day, Raj.
So wrong, y'all.
Hey man, he wanted to be in the spotlight so much.
You want to be in the ring so bad.
Yeah, get your ass up in there and get speared right out the damn ring.
Hey yo, I didn't know he got whipped by Bianca.
Yeah, she whipped him with the braid.
Hey yo,
and then him and Dominic got into it.
Oh, he should have been honored to get whipped by that braid. Should have been honored.
Dominic was going in on Aisha.
Hey, look, okay, I see y'all over here freaky asses.
Yeah,
Kendrick said.
Yeah, he was like, "What? You sorry?" And then I don't know. Speed just like said, "I hate you." That's good. You hate us. That's what Dominic said, and Liv said same thing.
I mean, it is Black History
All right.
Month, so there you go.
Yeah. Well, Astro Speed, comes in and does his thing in the Rumble. But yeah, we got Raw tomorrow. We got Flex on episode 476 with Yolanda. Miss Yolanda talks Ravens. So we'll have her talking some Ravens and getting ready for the Super Bowl. And we've been requested to be.
Where'd you go out again? I forgot.
BG. Didn't BG sign with the
Was it with
Atlanta
the
Dream.
Dream? Yeah, so it was with Dream. Well,
Yeah, they were
no.
saying she was going to go to the Aces, but I guess she's going to go to Atlanta.
It is. Hey, it is a dream about her situation, if you know what I mean.
Get out of here. Stop the show. Stop the show.
Isn't she a new mom or dad?
Well, she's the dad. Remember, she's
Like
the
I
dad.
said, stop the show. Stop the show.
Hey! Look, Donald Trump is making sure certain things go with that. Just watch yourselves out there. Make sure if you're a certain gender, stay in your same restaurant.
Stay in your gender.
What you say, Rod? It's two genders.
It's only two. I mean, we need that soundbite. It's only two genders.
Hey, Raj, if you find it, I'll clip it. I'll get it for you. I'll clip it. If you find it to me, send it to me. I'll clip that up.
I'm gonna
I'll have
find
it for
that
you
thing,
tomorrow.
man.
I have it. Look, I have it for you tomorrow.
Hey, you got the J. You got the heat one I sent you.
And in the words of the late Jerry Springer, take care of yourself.
But check out Leo's channel.
Take care of yourself and each other.
Hey, look, I believe in Joe Hendry.
Not winning the Rumble.
Yes,
though.
appreciate it.
Even Triple H believes in Joe Hendry.
Yes, great to see. We out of here. Y'all, thank y'all for joining us. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We'll see you tomorrow for Raw and episode 476. Peace. Have a good night, y'all.
Go Lakers. Best franchise in all the sports.
Hey, man.